What's up, ladies and gentlemen and ladies, and welcome back to the PrimeCraft server with your host as always, MrTrend. Whoop. What up, folks? So first I'm gonna start off with saying this is something new I'm trying, where I'm gonna try to do some video recording, just fast forward it, do a time lapse on it and such, and just record over it. I know a lot of other YouTubers out there do this quite often, but I've never done it myself, so I'm not really sure of the quality that's going to come out of this. But I mean, you live and you learn, so if it comes out messed up, we'll know what not to do next time. All right, but we're going to go ahead and talk about, first of all, what's going on right now is I am installing a automatic furnace system. Okay, the system I'm using, I believe, is Tango Tech's design. There's a couple of things I had to modify on it because it wasn't working in 1.10. And this video was the video he uploaded was like 2 years ago or something like that. So I just went ahead and used what I got, and we modified a little bit, but it works. It works awesome. You'll see later on in the episode. But let's talk about what we're going to do today. So one of the things we're going to do today is get some portals installed in everybody's bases. We're going to go around to the bases that we saw in the last episode, where people have some portals installed, but they're not linked up inside the Nether, and get everybody some portals put in. But on the same hand, I'm actually thinking that we might get rid of the house portals. Okay, all the portals we got going in that goes to everybody's direct houses and stuff, so it's a little bit easier getting around. Right now it works because everybody's running back and forth doing a lot of this and that, but I think eventually, here soon, we're going to just get rid of those portals going to the houses, period. Because while it was a good idea for now, it is making the Nether Hub a little crowded, and it's kind of hard to really come up with a good design and what to do in the Nether Hub when you got a bunch of misplaced portals all over the place. So we'll get that figured out. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I think everybody will be okay. I think once everybody gets built up pretty good, you're just going to have to run for a little bit and get to the main portal that's in the center of the hub. But I think everybody will be fine. I like the idea. I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to do. But please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. But other than that, we are going to be working on a nether wart farm. I've just been wanting to get one done because of the next project we're going to do after that is we are going to get an automatic potion brewing station done in our base. Well, I'm not sure if it's going to be in the base, but we're going to get one done. I'm thinking I might go do it out in the spawn hub, just, put another building out there. I just don't want people, we're trying to do the shopping district thing, so it's people that build stuff, it's not made for everybody just to go and loot and go and use and stuff. So I'm not sure how we're going to do that yet. Probably just build it in the spawn hub and just tell people, hey, just don't go in and using all my stuff, because it is going to be my resources. It's going to be inside there. But I'll figure that part out later. After that, we are also going to be working on the potion brewing station, like I said, which I think I just talked about that. But then we are going to install an AFK fishing farm. I've seen a couple people got some installed already inside their bases. We're going to do one as well. Not sure where we're going to place this one at either. I like the idea of putting all my stuff inside my base because it makes it a little bit easier for me to access everything when I'm running around. But at the same time, it's getting barren out in the spawn hub. I've been saying this for a couple episodes now that I need more buildings. I want more buildings out in the spawn hub to, just get everything built up and all that. So we'll probably just go out to the spawn hub and build ourselves an AFK fishing farm. And then we might just do a couple other little small buildings here and there and stuff while we're doing this episode. But I'm not too sure yet. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this clip of me making this automatic furnace system. And we'll see you in a little bit. And we're back. So after the little clip I just did, I forgot to actually record me with the final product of our furnace system. So everything's working beautifully. It's an awesome little system. I'm glad we got it installed now. Then we got 15 furnaces. It smelts stuff so quickly. It's pretty awesome. So in this top left chest, you put your item that you want smelted. And then the right side chest, you put in your coal. And then, yeah, this right here is what I've done so far. I mean, I did a lot of iron that I had. If you look inside my chest, I have crazy amounts of coal inside here because I went farming for a good 3 or 4 hours, just straight down there mining, just getting as much coal as I could. That's all I was really looking for. And luckily I got a bunch of diamonds, got a bunch of iron out of it. Where's my ore at? Yeah, we got a whole bunch of iron and stuff out of it. Made ourselves some iron blocks and all that. So yeah, all right, this thing's working awesome. And then just while I'm doing this, I might as well show y'all real quick. We went ahead and finished inside the item sorted room. Went ahead and put the ceiling in. Went with a little different color. Got ourselves a banner made. I don't think I recorded that at all. So Yeah, I like this banner. It's pretty cool. I had to make sure I bookmarked it so I can ensure I know how to make it properly again. And then that's about it in here, guys. Alright, what up, folks? So I was coming in the net or into the shopping district real quick, just to check on some progress. I need to take this building down to my daughter built and to drop off some more chicken because we were getting pretty low on that. And actually, hold on, let's turn the sound down real quick. Alright, so yeah, I was coming over here to drop off some chicken because we had a bunch of diamonds in the chest and stuff. And lo and behold, Bat Family has his chicken shop up. I don't know if he has any chicken cooked or anything in there yet, but let's go ahead and take a look at his nice, unique, 100% original building. And yeah, so I wonder where he got the inspiration from for that building. So I came over here, and actually he called me in here earlier when I was on trying to do something real quick, and brought me over here and showed this to me. And I personally thought it was hilarious. The same, not only does, oh god, not only if you look at it, oh, I didn't bring any arrows with me. That's awesome. I'll just take care of the skeleton real quick. Oh. So your stuff ain't doing no damage. Got that protection on. Alright, so anyway, so we came over here real quick and I looked at it, but if you take a close look at it, it is legit 100% identical to mine. I'm talking the same paintings. He had to work hard to do that. Like everything in here is exactly the same as mine. Exactly the same. Same pictures, same banners, just with BFC instead of TFC, same pistons and everything. I thought it was pretty cool. Alright, so anyway, so let's get back to what we were doing. Alright, folks, so I got some disappointing. It was more disappointing for me, not so much for you, because I'm pretty sure I can make up for it. But so I've done quite a few things in the world that I've already talked about and said we were going to do. And while I was doing those said things, I also had my second Minecraft account open and in my creative world, just building on some stuff, trying to test things out, make sure it worked, because I'm tired of building everything in the SMP server and not working, and they have to mine everything back down and so on and so forth. So I've been trying to do a little bit smarter and doing it in creative world, which is what most people do. But when I was doing that, I would jump back into SMP world and I was recording clips and stuff, and I didn't realize that while I was doing that, I had left my XSplit on the creative world account, which just had me sitting there doing nothing. You could hear me talking, you could hear me placing everything, explaining what I was doing, but wasn't captioning any of the video because I was recording the actual wrong game that was open. So that sucks a lot. That was like 4 hours worth of recording that I'm now SOL on. So yeah, so what I'm going to do right now is just explain to you what I've done. So I talked about earlier about doing the nether wart farm. I might go in here and show you guys what I've actually done as far as the redstone goes, but we'll just show you by using it. So you push this button and we have a hidden stairway down to our nether wart farm, which we might as well go ahead and mine it real quick, get all the nether wart out and then replant it. And I put in some redstone lamps up here and I put some levers on them. Okay, I put some levers on them to, you know, just to give them some power instead of wasting redstone torches or redstone blocks and stuff. Then in here, you can't really see it too well, and I'm not going to break anything because this took me a while to actually get working the right way. But you can see the redstones in here. It's not too complicated. It was just hard to do when you go from building on top of the world to actually trying to dig it and place it into the world with actually being placed in the right spot. So it was rather difficult, at least for myself it was. Maybe some other people might have gotten in a lot easier, but for me it was rather difficult. So we'll go ahead and fill this hole back in. And that's the redstone behind it. And then over here, if I wanted to while I'm inside, I could close it up if I wanted. I don't really see the reason why I would do that, but I could close it if I wanted and then just open it back up. Hey, what up, peeps? So we are all in the server headed to fight the Ender Dragon, We have decided we have waited long enough to get ourselves some elytras and stuff, and we deserve this long awaited break. And we are going on our way. So hopefully everybody saw me come in here and they start heading this way. All right, cool. So we're gonna get down here to the stronghold, and then we'll cut back when we start fighting the Ender Dragon. Oh my god. Alright guys, so we killed the Enderman, or killed the Ender Dragon, and then we didn't get elytra wings. Nobody got an Ender Dragon head, and now we're about to just go through here and, yeah, see what else we can do, because that was ridiculous. Probably want to grab a couple more Ender Pearls just for when I'm over there. We're out of here, folks. We're out of here. We're going through the portal. And I don't have any torches. I don't have anything to be able to mark where to go. So we're just going to walk around here for a little bit and see if we can't figure out where the where this little city's at. Maybe we can get ourselves some elytra wings from there. I'm not sure. I really don't know where to get it from. So I'm just going to do a little bit of exploring and see if we can't find this thing. So we've done quite a bit of stuff since the last recording we did, because I had some technical difficulties in some of my recordings and stuff, and just internet problems, and it's been a couple of days of having bad weather here in Hawaii, so I haven't been able to get on too much and play. But I did get on quite a bit today. We did a bunch of stuff off camera, and then I did about an hour and a half to 2 hours of streaming, I believe. You should be able to find that video on my channel. But we're going to go ahead and show off real quick some of the stuff that we did off camera. And one of the things being that it's not the biggest thing, but I have finally started coming up with some sort of thing, I guess, in the nether hub. So started getting a little bit of decorating stuff done. Got some glass in here with some lava. That's the reason why all that sandstone's down there. Yeah, just doing a little bit of work. So I haven't done too much other stuff inside the nether. One thing we have decided is we're going to make the nether hubs a little bit, or the nether portals per se, a little bit shorter, and then raise the flooring up some, and hopefully maybe that'll stop the gas from spawning so much. Well, I don't mind the gas, because the gas to me is free gas tiers, because gas are pretty easy to kill, especially up here when they can't run away. So it's not too hard to kill ourselves with gas. But a lot of the other players are complaining about the gas spawning and stuff, because they come through the portals, and one time there was 4 gas inside here. So we're just going to raise the portals up a little bit, and again raise the flooring up some, and then that should be that. As far as the nether hub goes, there's nothing else really too big going on here. I was going to go to the spawn portal, but I think we'll just go through my actual base, and then I'll show you guys what we've done from there. So we haven't done anything new inside my base that you guys haven't seen already, whether in past clips or that you'll see in the current clip. And I don't mind the reloading resource packs. I've been having a problem with my sound cutting out quite a bit, so I've had to keep reloading my stuff. But we have our beacon back over here. I actually do have another beacon. I fought another wither by myself and took him out. Was actually a lot easier when it was just me fighting him. I actually took down there, I made like 5 golems and I fought him. And again, was planned on being in the episode, but technical difficulties, people, that's all I can say. Technical difficulties. And real quick, we'll go up here and look at the mob farm, and probably just fast forward through this part. So we're coming up here real quick to look and then show you guys that our mob farm is doing great things for us. I came in here earlier and the string was completely full. The TNT or gunpowder was pretty full. Bones, but everything was pretty much full, minus a couple things we get off witches. So our mob farm is doing good. The only thing I don't seem to be getting is I'm getting a lot of string from spiders, but we are very rarely getting any, unless other players are coming up and getting them, but we're not getting any spider eyes. I'm thinking other players might be coming and taking the spider eyes. I might have to talk to them about that, because one of the main reasons I made this was for spider eyes. Even though we do have a spider spawner, so we'll probably go ahead and make that. But let's go ahead and fast forward back down. Alright, so one thing we are going to be doing here pretty soon is I do want to make the full chest system to where it's going to sort out all the items and all that stuff. Even though it's not getting us a tremendous amount, I do plan on AFKing up there a lot more often. I still want to build the glass wall going up or something. I'm not really sure what to do there yet. But we are having mobs that are still falling off the platforms every now and then. But the main reason being is I don't like this ladder being directly above where the slime chunk farm is going to be at. I've gotten some of the other primers to get on, and we've actually started putting in a roadway. So we've got a little bit of a roadway system going. Got this going up here. I'll show you that in a minute. But yeah, we got roadways placed in. I started over here at the actual spawn hub, which is where I was going to come in at. And I started over here, if we can get over here quickly. And I started doing this little design. I was planning on just originally doing some type of design around the portal just because I was bored. And I was like, you know what, let's go ahead and make some roadways. So we made, this is going down over here to Bat Family's starter house, which I'm sure he's completely moved out of by now. I think he actually might be living out of here still. Just he does have his other base over there. This over here, I really don't know why I did this one because there's really nothing. Maybe we can take it and swing it around that way and then curve it to the right or something. And there's my son's house. I need to put a road going to his place. Got this road right here going to my place pretty much right now. And my place, and then BR's place. If you look at this, it looks like when I first came over here, I thought my game was glitching out. I was like, oh, what the heck? So I reloaded my resource pack like 10 times. And then I saw BR on, so I asked him, I was like, what's going on, dude? Your base is like completely destroyed. And he is going through a full-on remodeling. This thing right here is something I showed off. Well, actually, I don't think I did in the showcase because I didn't do it. But it's just a wagon. It took me a while to figure out what it was. It actually took me getting back to tell me what it was, but it's just a wagon. It's got a horse hooked up to it. And then a little campfire spot. Maybe we should put some other stuff around there. I hear a spider somewhere. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that keeps spawning under here because there's a big giant hole under there. So then, yeah, this way goes over to the left side entrance, or the right side if we're coming out of my base. And this is the way that we came from. Okay. And it just goes directly in the center. And just while I'm running over here to show you where this other pathway leads to, is something I want to talk about is the way I've been doing my videos. I don't think they're working for me, because instead of doing 2 or 3 builds each episode, I'm going to try to just do one straight episode. Gonna cut out in here and there and stuff like I always do, but just one sitting, do an episode. Regardless of what I'm doing, just do one sit down episode and get it done, because I'm feeling like I'm doing a lot of things during one episode, and I'm gonna, even though there's a million things I can build in Minecraft, I'm gonna run out of stuff sooner than I would like to, especially since I'm trying to do most of the majority of the builds in the server right now, while I try to find other server or other players to get in here and start helping build stuff. So I think I'm going to slow down on the stuff that's inside the videos and still maintain the 2 or 3 episodes a week, but we're just gonna slow down the building some. Okay, so I know I just repeated myself a couple times there. And yeah, so this is where the pathway leads at now. So I've had this tree farmish area up here for a while. I had these 9 blocks of dirt up here, which is mainly just put 9 blocks or 4x4s or 2x2s, sorry, so I could do the dark oak, 'cause that's my favorite wood. But you can do any wood here, because we're not looking to do any auto farms, nothing yet, because this isn't going to be where we stay at. Eventually we will move off and be away from everybody and all that. But I decided, you know, I needed something to do when I was streaming, so this is what we completed. I completed probably about 90% of this while I was streaming, and then I put the rest of it up after I finished. And we'll go inside here. There's nothing inside of here, just a basic little house on the inside. and a chest where all these saplings, once we chop down the trees, will go to. So real quick, I think I'm going to go through here and I'm going to chop down all the trees, and once all the trees are chopped down, we will cut back. I just want to point this out real quick. This is something I've never noticed with darkwood. I didn't notice that it links up like that. I wonder if it does that when it's on the ground, when you place it yourself. Alright, so we're done farming all the trees. We got everything good to go. I waited for all the foliage or the leaves to disappear before we were going to look in the chest and show everything that the hoppers picked up for us, so we could be nice and lazy and just chop down trees and wait for everything to come to us. And alright, got quite a bit of dark oak out of that. Now, one thing that I absolutely hate about the dark oak, the only thing that I really don't like about dark oak, is the fact that you never get back as many saplings as you put down. I needed 32 saplings for the plants I had, or the plots I had down there, and I only got back, I think it was 23, no, 24. We got back 24. Okay, and we're going to take our saplings because we want to put our saplings back in our sapling chest. I just wanted to show you guys my interior wall for where the trees are at. Oh look, we got enough saplings. Let's pick it up before it disappears. So we got 25. Alright, so yeah. So I was doing a stream. I was originally planning on doing the circle and then another interior circle, and then fill the smaller circle in the middle with the andesite, leaving it pretty much granite, andesite, filling all around. In the middle just be andesite, but for some reason I wanted to do a face. I don't know why. I did one. I think it's just the way I place the blocks. I was like, oh, that looks like a face. So I went ahead and made one. And then we made a happy face, and then we made a sad face, because this circle is actually one block longer than the other two. And then we made a just blah face. It was supposed to be an angry face, but I couldn't really figure out how to make an angry face. So yeah. Alright, so we'll go down here real quick. We're going to put all the stuff that we have in our inventory. We'll put all the dark oak up and stuff, and we'll get working on our next project. Well, a quick little update is we got the foundation put in for our soon-to-be AFK Fishing house. We're going to go ahead and put it over on the water, since someone built this ramp over here, or this bridge, a long time ago. So this has been here since the get-go, so I really have no clue who did it, but yeah, so this is where we're going to build our little AFK fishing farm. Alright, so we got the house done to where we want to put the AFK fishing farm. Just did a simple little fishing house over here. But we went ahead and put this over here. We'll put some boats down here or something. But in here is the room that I was planning to put the AFK farm at. Inside here, so you just open this door and just stand right here and be able to fish. But using the new AFK fishing farm that Panda came up with doesn't seem to work on multiplayer servers because of the lag difference and stuff. So we're going to try to go back to his old AFK fishing farm. So I'm going to attempt a couple times to build it in creative, and then once I get it down there, I'll build it over here real quick, and once I know for sure that it'll work here in the server, we'll cut back and we'll install it inside the house. Alright, so we got the fishing farm working. This one seems to be the best bet to do. Let's see if I can't catch a oh, I gotta turn it on. See if we can't catch something real quick to show that it works. Oh, there we go, already. It does work, so this is what we're going to use inside the house. I've already made the adjustments. Go ahead and just stop using this thing. I've already fixed the house up and stuff, so I made everything a little bit wider than the original design. So it's 5x5, which should be big enough to fit the farm in here. And once I get the farm in here, I have to break out the blocks above it in order to make sure that I get the max fishing effectiveness. So let's get this inside the house. And we're back, folks. we have everything completed. So I went ahead and came through and I put down a fence and might just open it up a little bit, put some gates down to be able to get to the water and stuff. But we do have everything completed. So we'll run over here from the bridge. You can see the house. Had to make, I forgot to take that string out. Had to make quite a few adjustments to the house several times, having to tear it down and make it wider and longer and stuff like that. But got everything working. One thing I couldn't get was, let's go up here and look real quick. It was up here on the top. I couldn't figure out how to cover that up without messing up the build, so I just left it. Then we put a piece of glass above the water to, and actually I don't know if it'll still give us the rain effect, so we'll go ahead and break that out. It's not really needed. So we have this opening right above the water to be able to get better fishing effectiveness. And let's go back down real quick so I can show you guys, and hopefully I can catch something real quick. Something that I forgot to do was I needed to make this door right here a little bit closer because the fishing poles were catching right here on this block. So this right here, once we turn the system on, first thing we got to do is we make sure that you fill up all your inventory slots, because if you don't, then you're going to end up picking up all the fishing poles and stuff. So the way this thing works is you put all your fishing poles and stuff in here. The fish poles go through the hoppers. They shoot down the dispenser system that's over here once you turn it on, and it constantly just shoots you fishing poles. That way, if you just happen to break one while you're AFK or something, you'll constantly have a supply of fishing poles coming in. But with this door right here, it stops the fish poles from going over here hitting that block, and then they just land inside the hopper, and then they rinse and repeat, go back into a chest, and they come back, or they go actually into this, and then they just constantly just go right back inside, just keep flowing and flowing and flowing. So it's a good little system. And then out here is where we have the output chest. You'll be able to see I caught a couple fish testing it out. Got some fish inside there. So once we catch stuff inside here, let's go ahead and turn the system on. You turn it on, stow your fish pole, and you wait. So there we go. We just caught something. Not sure what it was. But we'll do this for probably about 5 minutes, and we'll go check the chest again. Alright folks, so this is what we caught in a little less than 5 minutes. So we caught, I think, 7 more fish, or raw fish, or maybe 3 more raw fish, caught another salmon, and we caught a bow. I mean, it's not the greatest, but I'm sure once we go AFK here more often, it'll be better, which I'm actually going to do once I get off the server. But folks, that is it for today's episode. So please remember, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like and subscribe, leave a comment, and share with your friends. And I'll see you guys next time. Later, peeps. Peace.